writing lyrics on the Samsung, toting drinks, pulling out lyrics like handguns, make the chavs run to mummy, to a bright place where freaks have turned to Teletubbies. I wrap my hand around my dick and twist, new girls bashing over the belly chubbies, keep it gritty, we're already bummy, hopping over beats and critiques like the motherfucking Easter Bunny, in search of the golden egg. I break legs, these lyrics get straight to your head, these lyrics that kill and crack crackers, white rappers that fright trappers, turning babysitters into motherfucking kidnappers. These Bible bashing dick whackers can eat the grit as I shit so cold like I'm spitting on ice cappers. We're not gangsters now, we're homicidal dick fappers, not bitch sappers, but I'm leaving rappers more full up than Twitch rappers. This one shit happens, taking you backtracking to 90s hit fashion. I spit passion without the fruit, going back to 90s New York, shout out to the motherfucking roots, keeping it real. I am the visionary, that's who I am, like Sam making this rap rocket like Groot.
Sitting on the bench, searching for the words. When the doctor raps, he needs to be heard, cause it's absurd. And when you're talking that shit like wet turds, adverbs and transfers on these beats, adding rhyme patterns and adverbs. Not showing off like adverts, I'm taking it back to before I had growth spurts. Cause we're so sick, we're a slipknot of hip hop, like I hit you with a 6 shot from a 6 shot. Lyrics to make your brain pop, coming out your ears, turn your brain man into pig slop. You wanna step to the play, doctors? I think not. This is authentic 90s hip hop.
The night's dark, suspense like coming face to face with a shark as we advance and the night proceeds. We do our deed, meet up for the first time in weeks, hit up Docta Deff like what should we eat? He looks at me like I only have 10p in my jeans next to the spilt cream. Never mind, it's not important, point is food, I can't afford it. I want to go Nando's with Joel or go back in time and get my birth aborted. On social media I got reported because I pestered a girl to fill me up in the late hours of the morning. I wouldn't mind the peri to compensate for effort I put in trying to get pictures of her jelly belly. My guts ache from this empty belly and shame I cannot stomach with as many morals left as beers in the cupboard.
No beers, and I'm pissed. That money is certainly a risk. I came late anyway because I was moving my wrist. How can I resist new pictures of a girl with excess fat on her hips? I rushed out of my house with my cargoes covered in jizz, sweating with my erection that doesn't contain bricks. Want a chicken burger with a side of chips. Now peri hot sauce give me the shits. Jar of rice piss saying life's a bitch. Take a tenner, get yourself some ribs. We played pool, drink a Stella and hooch. Went out in the back and saw some middle class youths. I pulled out of highway straight to the coupe. Burst the full throttle, kicking in with the boot. Got out, ran to a pile of tomato soup. Kicked the cunts down and ran off with the loot. Paid draw back and ended up on the news. My name is Docta Deff. I resurrect the dead if these lyrics can damage your head. I despise chav whose acid to burn flesh. I detest any rappers who disrespect lyrics, hip hop and rap at its best. Me and Vision on a mission to provide these lyrics to anyone who will listen, hasn't changed the system. Or else, I may as well go to prison. If nothing else works for me, then me and my grave have a collision. I chose my name because I have the foresight to see beyond jacking off in my sleep, counting dead bodies instead of sheep. A mere thief puts me on the edge like these transgender fag rappers and creeps. I take my time to find inspiring beats, but these cunts inspire me to put a bullet in their jeans, making them scream please. They freeze from the shock, it's a sense of release, like this music that needs to see freedom. We make this music for a reason, colder than the winter with lyrics hotter than the summer season. That's hot and gives you the sweats. Just like when you regret what you just said. Don't be scared, let the doctor tuck you into your deathbed. I'm available to kill all hours so I get that redhead, Annalise Basso. Otherwise it's death, including my own with this lasso. I bring a hammer, make your face look as crave with Pablo Picasso.
That's fucked up, Docta Deff. I was like Steven, amigo.
I'm left with sexual frustration, and avoiding rape leads to my masturbation. My fascination with chubby girls that swallow my knobs or ejaculation. I now so cross like Jesus Christ. You get sliced with his knife when it searches spine. I'm the dictator of death. Your life is mine. I'm the nefarious, nasty, nihilistic, carnage-causing, cannibalistic, meticulous, manic, misanthropic with a stiff dick. I go ballistic. I'm laying down chubby girls, not laying down banana bricks. Bexley Heath like a cactus full of pricks. Rich kids and guys like me, psychopathic misfits. But so many problems, I could list it. But why should I stake my problems with overeducated cunt sipping tea and biscuits? I'm better off with slick wrists. I won't risk it. If I'm going to hell, me and Vision have a human flesh picnic.
Visionary, lyrically murderous. If you haven't heard of us, you need to sneak deep into the underground like Bexley Heath burglars. Some say we are murderous, that's when they see the worst of us. Girls say we are more dull than January, they must have sensed the first in us. Give me a hearse, a shovel to dig dirt, a permit so I can put more than my hand in this Kermit. Living in this germ pit as a hermit, anyone who I kill lyrically or physically, the prick deserved it. Credibility, I earned it when I spit on this track and burn it. Put it in a pot, stir it, cremate it and earn it. You can feel my lyrics in your guts like the knife when I turn it. Sat chilling, drinking beers, trying to make the lyrics consistent with the sting of ginger beer. I'm getting fed up of these ginger queers, make an emo kill himself. Goth boys hanging from their dad's chandeliers. Fuck chavs, I hunt the lands of rats with my plague doctor peers. We steer false hope to the Pope and even make the church say oh dear. Our eyes are soulless, so you can't see the tears, but behind this big black beak I can see the fears. The plague spreads from east, provided by fleas. You better flee or you're on your knees begging please. I release death, courtesy of this killing spree. It ends with me in the pub washing away my misery.
It's no mystery, part of the day in history. It's a present from the past, like wildfires and the plague spreads fast. Not on Mars, there's a face to represent. So kill off every cunt I hate and resent. Your life depends on my intent. Should I repent or give up your life for Lent? I extend the spread of death like down my bread. Like your bleeding head as blood spreads looking like your wife's period, you're covered in red.
The plague is in the past, good days they never last. It could have prevented the shit coming out your mouth. I guess you're talking out your arse. You walk past and I glance at your girl in a trance, doing a dance of the dead, because there's no drugs, no partying, no sex, no life, no luxuries, just death. So I look at you instead like Docta Deff, let's hack off his head and feed him to the rats that spread.
Human race, a bit of disappointment and a fucking disgrace. We chase the plague to erase your faith, spreading this virus of herpes and AIDS, purple swelling the size of satsumas, grinding rapidly, draining of your life like tumours, fleas eating your flesh like pumas, vomiting blood and diarrhea, draining you of your juices, dehydrated from lack of bodily fluids. We are committed to this the way rituals are to druids. Don't be stupid, let us show love like Cupid, leaving your body rotting, decaying and putrid.
Behold lyrics that come cold like winter hold, giving the beat frostbite like a spider or frost troll. We are lost souls, unlike bandits on a stroll. We pull out hatchets and leave your brain looking like riverwood casserole. On a quest for gold, we don't fuck with schemers. We are disloyal skeevers, wet dreamers, bashing over tits bigger than the teeth on beavers. If you don't want to feel the wrath of a greatsword, please just leave us, greet us with risk. You will get cut out the womb like a premature fetus.
My dick is hard like Southern Guard, Docta Deff. the Daedric demon, releasing semen for thieves' guild reasons. Betrayed the Jarl, storm cloaks and treason. Pull out a mace in your face and stop your breathing. My inventory is stuffed, naked pictures of Breton bards. You can howl and laugh, but a wolf we won't get far. When I cut you down with an axe as hard like a dick shaft, cut you like blades of grass like spring daffodils, leaving a bloody trail all over Cyrodiil.
Step into the water, I'll come at you like a slaughtered fish, tear you open like a slaughtered ship. If your daughter's rich, I'll loot her corpse as to slay her with my Nordic dick. I get in your face like Lydia, fucking other place in the pace, cause she couldn't stay to put away, she had to slay and spray and fanny blood like transmitted AIDS. This is peasants paid to save the day, I'd rather take an arrow to the knee, as the god could say. I end the cave without opening, my follower Aqua is a toe, not a drowning dolman. On a shout dragon's breath cause I'm sovereign, don't you mortal fucking cunts know that I'm Dover King.
I drive through the night, not on the freeway, not the cliche, it's the M25, circling around a city with no escape. It's late, fate has me insistent, I bring an axe or a blade to slay those who spray with acid, trying to remove my face. It's a disgrace, but this place is full of cunts, acting like cunts until they are in the back of my estate, taped, mutilated and raped because I'm a sick killer, come to confiscate their kind from the earth by having them erased. And what better way than to chase, beat down in the face and throw their cut up body parts in the waste, face impaled with the blunt force of a mace. Speeding, as I am in need of alcohol if I am to be on this rock breathing, my heart beating, there's no time for retreating, my only way's forward like I have an official meeting, and damn right, I'll be greeting with a hammer, and then a plate for when I'm feasting and eating on the cunt, as they're leaking blood, taking a wrong turn, driving into the sludgy mud, throw the cunt on the floor looking like chocolate fudge, as he's dripped in grass and sludge, about to be one with the earth as I release my grudge. I shrug, then I swing an axe down and split his skull, and now I'm stuck, best call a tow truck, but knowing my luck, he would see the weapons and blood, the dead corpse in the mud, and then I'll be fucked. I'm stuck, out of options, in this situation too often. Does my intent soften? No, I just feel more and more pissed off, looking like a scarecrow in a fucking allotment. They say it's rude to cut someone up on the road. I'm guessing they meant metaphorically. Obviously, now that cunt's a thing of the past. Historically, cut up in several pieces, dipped in the brown mud, with flies buzzing around like a rotting feces. What a piece of shit, literally. Anyway, back to the situation. I need something to boost my stimulation. I could jack off in a bush if I could, without being pushed to stick my dick in the next corpse of my next victim. A woman sitting in traffic. I emerge, swinging an axe like a racket, smashing through the window and giving the bitch brain damage. Now she's stiff and lifeless. I'm stiff and full of life. In my necrophilic fantasy, you can be my wife as we fuck off the side of the road as the cars drive by, shooting my semen into your dead corpse like a drive-by. And now in 2 hours, I have 2 corpses to get rid of. Doesn't time fly? And that's exactly what I do. I'll be sure to see it on the news about how a couple were in the nude, fucking in their car to avoid seeming rude. We're in a rush, speeding, having too much trust in their control as they were trying to fuck, and then fuck, one tire bust, and then they flew off the bridge, landed with body parts severed and their skulls crushed, left to rust as the car set alight, burning what's left of them to rubble and dust. And fuss, it wasn't a murder or rape, it was an accidental mistake. Love making turned to a life-taking fate, a deathly date, or suicide at the heaven's gate. I have no time to waste. I quickly stripped both the victim, sat in the driver's seat, making it look like the bitch was sucking his meat. As for him, accelerator beneath his feet, then I drive round to the bridge, make some skid marks to mark their defeat. Cover the car in flammable liquid, I can't risk it, make sure I burn the victims to their bones. Just rubble that's ribless, so you can barely tell they were humans being on a hit list. Just some horny cunts fulfilling their wish list. And then tragically, they died, swerving off a bridge, glass cutting their insides to explain the blood, landed in a swampy pit of mud, stuck. Her head got crushed from the impact of the steering wheel as he got his dick sucked. And he died from the impact, can't expect them to be intact, when in fact, they've been hacked and beaten by an axe. Skull smash, I need to make it look like a genuine crash, give the tyres a slash, burn the car and the evidence like my foreskin when I go home and bash. It's sad, but hey, that's just life. I take the bitch's car and take it for a drive, since mine's burnt with 2 dead corpses that used to be alive before they got on the wrong side in the wrong lane, and now they look like they've nosedived for a window pane. Excess bleeding and exposed brains, my mind will never be the same, but I'm already insane. Hey, I guess it's another day. I will pay to get new window put in place and change the number plate so the police can't trace if they have their suspicions. I'm on a mission, taking extra precision, driving a bit too quickly, lose control and face a collision. My vision goes white, lack of sight, like the optician. I feel a division, my insides exposed, like a cheating wife in a bad condition. I'm not going to prison, but given the Grim Reaper another addition to the dead bodies that died with the keys in the ignition. Will I be forgiven in heaven or any religion? No doubt I'll burn in hell for my demented decisions. drunk of the thoughts of death. I'll feel strong enough to resurrect the plague and destroy what it left. Leave the world left with rotting flesh. Bad breath like having sex with a body that's dead. I'm not into fucking a corpse, but I'm happy to be tucking my fork in. Pissed like I'm having a divorce. I'm cold and empty, no remorse, no fucks given, so just leave me to my thoughts. If they stay in my head, it's a blessing. Doctor Deff, finish this shit off, I'm not stressing.
When we come out, you'll see what the sun's about. It gives you life, so we know you can't live without a doubt. You can't live without society. I've brought a variety of tactics, making society collapse violently. Inspire me to leave quietly. Instead, you want to make an inquiry on my mental health. Tell me, if I punched out all your teeth, would you willingly pay for dental help? There's rules, I'm aware. I'm a fool, beware, I can tell you're scared. You should have come prepared. This world's not in a friendly place. We're half it in despair.
There's a storm coming, Harry. We'd all best be ready when she does.
Plague doctors are back, looking for some heads to hack as we behead this rap. We attack with lyrics and axes in this satanic land where murder isn't considered as bad as evading taxes. The tax is the new plague of the new day, but true say money plays us for its pleasure like Blu-ray, spinning the world like a disc. And what's life without risk? Putting you in a body bag with internal bleeding and broken ribs. Choking dicks is a cause of this mentally broken kid, flipping clicks just to get some pics, and the frustration leads to the force of my fist. Who can resist the pleasures that are out of our grip? If I'm destined for hell, I'm sinking the whole of the ship.
Moving my wrist, I like nude pics of chubby chicks jizzing in my grubby mitts. It's the doctor carrying rat of fleas. The digger stiff as I play the lands of a sinking ship. What's to give? Actually, what can I take? For fuck's sake, I'm frustrated with what's not on my plate. A clingy manky bitch with gaining weight. I cannot wait.
The first lesson of success is patience. The beat's ancient, dead from the heavy messages I laid down like the pavement. I'm causing enslavement, making the chavs carry the plague as they spread infected fleas to please my amazement. I'm in the basement doing the work of an Asian, spread the plague from east to west to take my kind out of the equation. It's an invasion of the plague nation, and I even bought a beat mask for the occasion.
We were baked like the birds, pecking at worms, spreading germs. When will you petty cunts learn? I want to watch the world burn, like my dick when I earn a privacy to watch Andy's Fatto take the turn for the worst. What I remember that is, looking like she's about to give birth, with enough girth to make my jizz squirt. You're a pervert. Let's not divert from the fact. I want to spread the plague, or spread the legs, once we lift up her skirt. I am fed up. Death. Kill, kill, kill. Lack of money and food makes us feel ill, ill, ill. So much I want to spill your blood. Don't tell me to fucking chill. With your body being cold and frozen. We're cursed, like our very breath is a bad omen. How are we coping? If frustration and rage leave us without hoping. The Samsung is shattered and broken, pissed on and pried open. You think we are joking? Give the doctor another reason to stay chain smoking.
Sat looking at the brightness of a rainbow with an axe in my bag and a camo raincoat. I'll make your brains float and choke as he left broke like Docta Deff's phone that we axed, smashed and destroyed like my chances of getting home. I'm stuck in the danger zone, but I'm not Big L, I'm a lonely groaning cunt. Our chances of being stuck increase. We give up when the doctor sat on the toilet throne not getting his dick sucked.
Not getting my dick sucked, less than fucking nothing. Humming, the axe of your head, lick some dick when it's fucking coming. Beating my meat like a drum when he's drumming. Doing a ring inside Rosie, fit my dick inside cozy. I feel the demon chose me, went inside when she blew me. But it was all a dream, I woke up feeling gloomy. She passed me and looks go right through me. Fuck this shit, I want a bullet right through me.
make it a double. My rage burns like rubble. We came not to cause trouble, but trouble's hard to avoid when you're stuck in the struggle. These society-abiding cunts are more naive than muggles, left in their happy lands, but hands can burst their bubble. How can shit get this bad? It's sad, I'm mad, wanted to charge at these lads and chavs like a sergeant Baghdad. Docta Deff coughing like a chain-smoking granddad. We are low-life wankers, not movie stars like Van Damme, not expendable. Don't expect to be free from Satan's tentacles. We dent a fool's head if he's not acting respectable. Heads spreading like confetti, it's a fucking festival. I eat these chavs like they're edible. Incredible how I treat them like food and leave them as vegetables.